Hello and welcome. You're watching Business Today Television. I'm Tanya Aneja, and this is a brand new episode of Technical Gupshup, a show where we'll discuss the technical market outlook, key levels to watch out for, and 5 technical stock ideas that you can bet on at this point in time. Well, global markets are looking much better. The Indian market has been on an upward bias. FIIs have remained net buyers in each of the last 6 sessions. The U.S. jobs data released on Friday indicated that the labor market remained tight in March, but was largely in line with expectations. All eyes are now on Q4 earnings, which would formally commence with the earnings of IT major TCS. Well, the street is divided. Usually, the third quarter is a slow one, but this time, many experts believe that the fourth quarter may be a little slow too. So, we'll keep an eye on that. But where is the markets headed in the near term, and what are the key levels to watch out for? To discuss this and much more, let's welcome our guest on the show today. We have with us Mr. Chandan Taparia, who is the head of technical and derivatives research at Motilal Oswal. Thank you so much, Mr. Taparia, once again for taking the time out and joining us here on Business Today Television. And I want to begin by asking you about your market outlook only. If you talk about last week, it was a good week for the Indian stock market. The surprising pause by the RBI was the game changer. So now going forward, which are the levels to watch out for, and what's your take on the markets?
Good morning. Thanks for having me. So index has been forming higher lows from last 5 to 6 trading session where supports are gradually shifting higher. We have seen good rally of more than 800 points recently in last 3 weeks, and market again back to the key hurdle zone. So 17,777 is the next level we are closely watching, which may act as an immediate hurdle. But as of now, the formations clearly indicates that support base is shifting higher. So we believe that with support of 17,500, this really can extend to 17,777 plus kind of level. So continue to remain long with this trailing support in the markets.
Okay, absolutely. And also, Mr. Tabaria, let's talk about the IT sector also, because I think this space is going to be in focus for the next 1 week. We have TCS on 12th of April, and then we have Infi on 13th. So, what are your thoughts on the entire IT space ahead of Q4 numbers?
Yeah, so again, now it's time for corporate earning, and as per the earning outcome, the stocks will cheer the street. So looking at the Nifty IT, already formed the bottom in last 2 weeks back, and now slightly shifting higher. So Nifty IT is supporting, and that is the reason that today, even after the weakness and the slight backing, name the Nifty is holding well. So I think selective IT counter could be in focus. So we'll closely watch the result from these companies. We'll be keeping the name on radar, including TCS or HCL Tech, with the view that supports will be continue and declines could be bought here for some positive to reinforce bias in the name.
Okay, and any picks that you like from this particular space?
So I'll go with the TCS comparatively. So
Okay.
looking at the TCS, the supports are gradually shifting higher. Right now, it's trading near to 30 to 60 marks. So any
Okay.
small decline could be the buying opportunity.
Okay.
3180 is the support to drive the move towards 3400 level in TCS.
Okay, absolutely. Keep an eye on that. And also, Mr. Taparia, Tata Motors shares were also on a roll in the early trade on Monday. And this is after a solid year on year jump in its global wholesales in the fourth quarter. And the stock actually has been on an upward trend for quite some time now. So, your thoughts on the entire auto space and Tata Motors particularly?
Yes, if I look at the Nifty Auto, Tata Motors is the only counter which is started to getting some attraction. A good part is Nifty Auto Index itself is working higher from higher bottom from last couple of days. Tata Motors seen good run up. It is really well from 400 odd levels to now near to 465, giving a consolidation breakout on the daily and the weekly scale. So positive price clearly visible in the setup. So any small dip could be bought. We have support near to 450, and this really can extend towards 490 kind of level on the hard side.
Okay, absolutely. That's the word coming in. And also, if you see, more than 50% of the small cap stocks are also down over 60% from their 52-week highs. So, do you think now is the right time to step in? And any picks that you like from this particular space?
So like when you talk about mid cap, small cap, the good part is activity already started to seen in selective mid cap, small cap name, and we believe that the way market sentiments are improving, a selective small cap and mid cap stock could be in a direction. So we are focusing on the name. So JBM Auto is one name from mid cap space, auto ancillaries. Stock is continuously making higher to wire bottom formations. Major trend is positive. So with support near to 720, stock is potential to rate to a 765 levels. Olectra is the other name in the same sector. So JVM Auto is the one name. Apart from
Okay.
that, I think one need to focus on selective beaten down textile name. So Raymond is
Hmm.
the counter, negating is lower top, lower bottom. So I
Okay.
think these are the names we need to focus, and then selective cable related counter. One can also look in, including phenolics cable and all.
Okay, that's the word coming in. And also, before we come to five top technical stock ideas, any sectors or themes that you like, especially if we talk about from a near term point of view, any sectors that you like, especially amid this kind of market?
So I focus on capex team.
Okay.
So capital goods, infra. This one sector is likely to do well comparatively. So even you
Okay.
can select defense also in the same, or capital goods engineering name also you can select in the same. So now to start with, L&T is the name in capital goods. Will be keeping on radar. L&T Siemens, HL in the defense. So I think this is the one thing one can continue to focus with margin of safety with positive momentum from current zone and
Okay, absolutely. These are the themes that you can keep an eye out on. So now let's come to the five top technical stock ideas. So which are the five stocks that you are betting on today?
yeah, so first name will be Larsen and Toubro L&T. We
Okay.
are quite positive in the name from last couple of weeks, and already it is outperforming, making higher to wire bottom formation. Margin of safety as well as the strength and the heavyweights name would continue to sign the portfolio. So right now it's trading near to 2300 with support of 2251 can target towards 2400 level.
Okay.
So L&T is the one name in capital goods. We have positive on the selected defense name. So Hindustan Aeronautics Limited (HAL)
Okay.
is other name to pick for but decline was bought smartly near to 2475.
Okay.
Now with support of 2720, 2740, one can play the first 2900 to 2915 two name. Apart from that, I believe banking counter could be in focus, especially the financials. So BFSI segment in focus. So SDFC Limited will be the other name. With support of 2680, one can look for a move towards 2820 kind of level. So we talked about LNT, HEL, SDFC Limited, and then you can pick one name from FMCG, and that will be ITC. Looking at his
ITC. Okay.
outperformance. So ITC one can buy with support of 378 for target of 420 kind of level. So these are 4 to 5 top ideas one can focus, which are heavyweights, but strength is likely to be there with margin of safety.
Okay, absolutely. So these are the stocks picks that are coming in from Mr. Taparia. And on that wonderful note, thank you so much for taking the time out and joining us here on Business Today Television. Thank you. So with that, let's wrap up this edition of Technical Gupshup. Don't forget to follow us on our various social media platforms, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram. Do share your stock queries, your stock feedback, whatever you have. So that's all for this edition of Technical Gupshup. Many thanks for tuning in.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.